That fire's lighting, and the guy's been dead a while. There's no fucking way that would stay fucking lighting. I'm saying that because, like, fire... Wait. Damn, I went down the wrong shaft. Fires are an utter bastard to get lighting, and to keep lighting and whatnot. They just don't want to cooperate with you. And, you know, like... I presume he's been dead a while. Yeah, there's no way that fire would still be going, and without, you know, constant, unending tending to you. You practically need to sacrifice your own body to the flames to keep them going. I'm not really sure how we get down this way. Door unlocked. Ah, we do go this way, just the way it was. Okay, there's more blood. Just due to the way that the door was set up, I thought it was leading into the storeroom. About to the blockade. You know, the collapse. Okay, that seems significant.
They're getting close.
Christ. I knew it was coming, but... Bovor. Guys! Okay. Move. You're fucking suicidal. Oh, it's bloody handy, because you... Christ, their explosions actually managed to poison Big Boy. Because they're how suicidal they are, I was just able to bomb this guy, and all worked out fine.
Seems it was the last one.
Let's grab what we need and get out of here.
Wait, that was a Bulvor. Bulvor brain, eyes, teeth, twine, and a trophy. Okay, there's tons of stuff down here. Dwarven Immortal, superb studded leather trousers. Let's check what the trousers are like and compare them to what we have. We have heavy leather. Yes, they are direct improvement. I need to go to armor. Oh, also, actually, all trophy. This just gives me 8 armor, which is actually quite nice. I do favor what I currently have, though. Alright, anyway. We'll grab some immortals, I guess. We'll grab it all. And another level up. Fantastic. I'm taking all of these. Just got it. Okay. Need to make our way back up. And while we're doing this, effects of all potions taken plus 15, negative effects minus 30. I definitely want to get there. But I kind of want to get more in the swords thing. Yeah, footwork, definitely. I think this means you dodge further. Return surface. Oh, that was nice.
Get out. Looks like it's all over.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Say nothing of it.
Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't strain yourself. It takes energy to drink with us too, you.
Zoltan looks like he's about to keel over looking at his health bar.
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpin tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
He is right there, you know. Oh, there's a bit to talk about.
Yorvik seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
Oh, has his arse grown fatter in Saskia's keep?
An elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert on elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Yorvik?
He stood all gentle as a lamb in council, stealing glances at her tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
Aww, he's got a crush. That's cute. That's sweet.
Bergen seems like an ancient town. Do you know its history?
It's one of the mining colonies Mahakam established. There were lots of them just 500 years ago. Now they're mostly in ruins. It was the first town where dwarves and humans began working side by side. For the past 3 years, it's been a symbol of our common death.
Work hard, die hard.
The Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Bergen. We watched day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis? Why so keen on capturing the assassin of kings?
And he's cleared my name because he knows his past, because he don't know why he kills. We'll stick with this one. I need to clear my name.
Because I'm innocent.
The wise among us know that, and I wouldn't listen to the fools.
I can only prove my innocence by dragging in the real culprit. No other way.
And even then, to be honest, it's questionable. Why would anyone believe you?
I wanted to talk to you about the free state of Bergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True?
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saskia's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades.
If they win.
Even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
Oh, I'd certainly hope so.
Any idea where I can play dice around here?
Try the blacksmith's helper.
Alright. Oh, that's one conversation done.
How are you, Sheldon?
Better than at Brenna, though we've quite a rumble ahead of us. But I promise you this, we'll kick Henselt's arse and send him scurrying back to Kedwin.
I should bring up Henselt again. Remember how when he was bent over and the priest came and there's that weird wavy thing around Henselt? Like the camera's weird. I'm not sure, like, I'm wondering does Henselt have some, like, medical issue? Is someone, like, manipulating him via magic? Because that's just the kind of, like, you know, like you see in a few movies or things, like an established thing. If someone's not in their right mind, there'll be a particular there'll be a different camera effect or whatnot. Like in some things to denote that something's a dream, they will have things on a scaleways angle, kind of thing. You know, there's clearly something up with him, but I'm not sure. Like, is it a magic thing? Does he have fits of berserker rage or what? Of course, he could have just really needed to go to the toilet, and that's been it. Or I could be reading too much into it. So, yeah.
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable, last I recall.
Is that so? Care to check if that's still true?
Sounds good. Ready to take me on?
Give me your best shot.
Christ, His name won't stop flashing. There we go. Also, I can't can't blame Jorvik. Saskia isn't half bad looking, but
One strong son of a bitch.
not quite sure what I think of her accent.
Scaling. He beat me and Yarpin, and now beats his chest over it. The old company being your dead if you thrashed him.
Nice bunch, aren't you?
Oh, damn it. Missed the other two. Let us head back down. Christ, I've apparently none of this mapped up here. Bloody hell. The mine probably, I'm just thinking, mine probably couldn't reopen yet. It'll need to be, probably still a few stragglers. They'll probably have to have guard patrols going through it. Just to be damn sure. Who's the lady on the bed? I think I recognize her.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
Leashed?
Charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
It is a rather unfortunate name. Like, also 4 quest things to talk about. It is a very unfortunate name. Though, 10 points to growth for the smartass response. Seriously, 10 points.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True. The phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
So, kidnapping people is atmospheric? Fascinating. Fascinating. Yes, so, any, mass kidnapping just needs to be dismissed as acts of God, apparently.
Have you heard about a Witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No. Why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
He certainly is bulky, though. Like, Grolt's... he's... You've seen his torso. Grolt's muscly. He's well-toned. He's fantastic physique. The other guy's like a block of meat. Big, bulky block of meat. He's just like mainlining steroids whenever he's off screen. So it's just, I can't comment on his intelligence, but he is fucking big. It certainly helps compensate.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Interesting.
Know how to remove a tattoo?
There's a cure for everything, except stupidity. I'll need some green mold, white myrtle petals, and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients.
I'm not sure if I want to get it removed. I kind of want to hold on to it and keep it to Witcher 3, see if it's still there.
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion in Edirn?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirn.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwen hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Fair enough.
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Foltest's killer, perhaps Demaven's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
To be honest, redhead. I haven't really seen many other redheads. And a drunkard might be full of bollocks, but why not?
I never heard of flying women before.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything. You wanted to discuss something?
Yes, I'm not done talking about the other stuff.
I've found an immortelle.
Excellent.
More than
You wanted
that.
to discuss something?
You know, I could just give you a pile of immortelles. You can make a reach out of them in case you need to throw them at a dawn rate. Night rate.
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Fair enough.
You wanted to...
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
Not all the ghosts were aggressive. Did you notice blood curses? What happened here 3 years ago? Let's start with this.
What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edirn, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glevisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
So is the blood curse what was going on with Henselt? Because the... Let's play through it again.
Nobody... Fireball...
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances?
She played...
To be honest, the curse was that what's after triggering all this is that